Hi, Sketch friends. Today we're drawing a spooky sweet Pikachu donut. We'll use Posca paint markers to make it bright, cute, and a little creepy, just like our candy corn bat. Grab your markers and let's jump into this Halloween kawaii art tutorial. So I curved a line out to the left and then to the right. So we're starting off with the shape of the donut. The right-hand side is closer to us, so that's why I drew that line a little larger on the right-hand side. I just curved a line down. And now I'm going to go ahead and curve a line up. And so this is a cool jack-o'-lantern donut that Pikachu's on top of today. And so when we make the frosting, we're going to make it look like a jack-o'-lantern. So I just curved a line down. And I'm going to repeat that, curving a line down. And these are called cross contour lines. They curve around the form. So now it makes this look more three-dimensional. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start adding the frosting. And at the same time creating the expression of this jack-o'-lantern. So Pikachu said trick or treat and somehow ended up as the treat today. So to create this expression, we're using wavy lines and we're also using stepped zigzag lines as well for the teeth. I'm going to go ahead and clean up some of these construction lines. Well, you know it's Halloween when Pikachu turns into donut decor. So we're going to go ahead and draw these triangles. And we're going to use this stepped zigzag line at the bottom here to create the teeth. All right. Just cleaning up those construction lines. All right, we're going to start putting in some of the basic shapes for Pikachu. This first shape, I'm going to just make it as a gumdrop. It creates the body of Pikachu. Just cleaning up these construction lines now. And you can see we're using overlapping. So Pikachu's now closer to us. And now this is going to be the shape to start Pikachu's head. So as we were doing this, we're also paying attention to the size relationship. So how big are these shapes in relationship to each other? Now I curved a line out to create the cheek. So Pikachu's head is in 3/4 view. Curving a line out to the right. And then back out to the left. Once again, paying attention to the size relationships. How big is that ear in comparison to Pikachu's head? And now curving a line up. Then back out to the right. And create the marking on top of the ear. Just kind of going back over that shape for the head. Well, if you think Pikachu is cute now, wait until he glows like a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, so we're adding these little ovals for the feet. And you can see now we're using overlapping. So we're overlapping these shapes. So now it looks like the feet are closer to us. And now we're noticing that Pikachu is becoming more three-dimensional. And erasing out those construction lines. Alright, so we're going to draw the arms. So I curved a line down and then out to the left. And then I'm just using a zigzag line to create the fingers. Curving line out to the left, out to the right, and then once again using the zigzag line for fingers. Okay, so here's the tail. Once again, using a stepped zigzag line. I think next time we're going to have to teach Pikachu how to share the frosting. So we're going to go ahead and add a circle. This one here is going to be a little bit larger because it's closer to us. So we're talking about the use of size. This one's smaller. So it's just like you can draw trees big to small off in the distance. Now I'm curving a line out to the left. Once again, this is a cross contour line. And this is just reinforcing that Pikachu's head is turned to the left. And we'll use that line to place the nose. And for the mouth, we have two lines that curve down. And then we're going to draw another line that curves down. Drew a line that curved up for the tongue. Now I'm going to draw the circles for the cheeks. So now's a good time to stand back from your artwork, make any adjustments as needed, maybe clean up some construction lines. Some outlining with a Sharpie. And then I'm also going to use a micron today for the finer detailed outlining. I also added some thickness into the triangles. So we're going to be using color as value today. So I'm starting off with the base color of yellow, using red and coral pink. Now I'm adding the shadows with orange, and then this is the bright yellow now. So just by using two values, you can see we're adding depth and dimension. So we have apricot and then brown. And then yellow ochre for the shadows on Pikachu. Well, I'll catch you in the next video.